Okay. Let me introduce our next speaker, Mr. Rahul Dethe. Mr. Rahul is a project engineer at CDEC Pune. He is working for the project Material Science and Computational Chemistry under National Supercomputing Mission. He holds a postgraduate diploma in High Performance Computing System Administration from CDEC Pune. He is actively involved in parallelization and optimization of codes on multi-node system like Param supercomputer. Okay, over to Mr. Dethe.
Thank you for introducing me, Paramita ma'am. All right, so welcome to the demonstration and the hands-on session. So in this session, I'm going to tell you how to use this software on the NSM HPC system. After that, I will show you a small demonstration of the software, and then we will finally do the hands-on session, which will be done by you. So this session will be up to 1 hour. So first thing, loading the software on the NSM system. So as Kaushik told you that the software can also be installed in your personal computer. So what we have done is that we have installed the software on all the NSM systems. So to use that software, you have to uh, load the module. So you have to just type this command module load ann-ci. So what this command does is it will load the environment of the software. And so this is the step one. After this step one, the next command is the exe.py followed by an argument that is the input file.in. So this in this exe.py is the executional file, and name of the input it is a input file which Kaushik told you. So you have to always remember that to run the software on any NSM cluster, you have to first load the module, and second is to use this command exe.py, which is followed by an argument. So next thing, I will explain about the structure of the HPC in short. So right now, just 1 hour ago, we just logged into the login node. So right now, every user is on this login node. So what we are going to do is we are going to run the software using a job script. So it is nothing but it is a script file. What it does, it runs the software in one of these compute nodes. So I will explain about this job script later in the in next slides. Now I will start with the demonstration session. So for now, just sit and relax. Please don't copy any commands or don't try to do it yourself for now, because this is just a demonstration. After a few minutes, we will do the hands-on session, and that hands-on session will be done together. So after logging into the cluster, you have to load the module. So type this command module load nn-ci, and after typing this command, you can type ml to see that whether the module is loaded or not. So after typing this command, it will show currently loaded modules, and it will show the name of the module. So if it is showing that currently loaded modules, it is ann-ci, it means that ANN software is now active in your current environment. So The step two was to run the software, and that is by using the command exe.py, which is followed by an argument. So before running this command, you have to make sure that you have two files ready, and that is the first file, that is any file with a .in extension, and the second is the bond order file. So I hope in the previous session, Kaushik explained you about this, and you are clear about these files. And to run this, you have to type exe.py, which is followed by an input file. So there is one thing, an important note that every user needs to remember, that whenever they are trying to run this software or any other software like Lightsoft, MTSPEC, or even AMD Kit, they have to always make sure of one thing, that they are not running the software on the login node. Runs the software, and after that, total 10 files are supposed to be generated, and these 10 files are your output files. All right, so this was just a small demonstration. Now we are going to do the hands-on session, and I will do it very slowly, very step by step, and I want you to follow with me. So for the hands-on session, you have to log into your system. I hope you have already done it. So I want everyone to acknowledge me by unmuting themselves and let me know that yes, you have logged into the cluster, and they have downloaded the input files. And after that, all right, just acknowledge me that they have downloaded the input files, and then we will continue with the hands-on session.
Yes, I have done this.
Yes, sir, I have done this.
All right, so I will proceed with the hands-on session, and this will be done. We will do this together. So this will be more like an interactive session. So feel free to unmute anytime and ask me any doubts. So first thing, so type this command cd, type ANN and press tab and get inside this directory and press ls. After pressing ls, you shall see 4 files. One is a 10 site underscore pah, 14 site underscore pah, a readme file, and another file by name as useful underscore commands. You have to press cd and get into this 10 site underscore pah. Type this command and press enter. Again, press ls to see the directories. And for now, you have to get inside this example underscore input. So this is the directory you have to get into, and have to run that file. I'm going to show you the steps how to do it. So kindly get into this directory.
Sir, I'm getting a constant network error from the software.
Sorry, I didn't understand. What kind of error are you getting?
It is showing me in the red network error. Software caused connection abort.
Oh, so do one thing. Try to log in once again into the cluster. log in once again, again get into the directory and use cd command and get into this directory, example underscore input. That issue may get resolved by relogging into the cluster. So I will wait few minutes, and those who have reached till this part, please acknowledge me. Just let me know that you are able to see these 4 files, that is 10 site underscore ph underscore s dot in, bond order, data underscore visual dot py, and a job underscore 10 site dot sh file. Please, you can unmute and tell me, or you can also type in the chat box.
Yes, sir. Reached here.
All right, so now we will continue with this hands-on session. Now, as I told you that we are going to submit, we are going to run this software using a job script. So what that job script does, it will run that software into a computing node. Because as I told, we will never run a software on any login node. So just simply type this command.
Sir, can I send a screenshot of my cluster to the chat box?
Yes, you can share it. My team will help you with any issues. Please send the screenshot. I will do one thing. I will wait for 2 to 3 minutes, and then we will continue from this part.
I have sent it, sir.
All right, so do one thing. Press R. What it will do, it will restart the session.
Yes.
So are you, so can you please tell me that, are you able to see the captcha? So if you press R, it will show you the captcha. You type the correct captcha and enter the correct password once again. So you will get you will re-log in into the session. So try to do it once again and acknowledge me once you are logged in.
I have logged in into my login. Yes.
All right, now press ls command.
Ls. Yes.
So there must be a directory by your name, like Anurag
Yes.
underscore.
Bavaskar.
Yes. Yes, type cd and get into that directory. So please acknowledge me once you are done.
Done, sir. Done, sir.
Okay, so type ls command once again and tell me which directories are there.
ANNCI underscore test inputs underscore A.
Great. Now again type cd and get give a space bar.
Yes.
And ANNCI underscore. All right. So now focus on the screen. I will continue from that step. Okay. So this is ANNCI underscore test inputs. Again type ls. Now type cd 10 site underscore pah. Then press enter. Then type ls. Now inside that there are 2 directories. One is example underscore input and second is hands underscore. Type cd and example underscore input and then press ls. Now I will continue from this step. So now type. All right. So are you able to see these 4 files?
Yes, sir.
All right, great. Now do one thing. Now this is the command sbatch. Just type sbatch space capital J and press tab and just press enter. So after pressing enter, it will say something like submitted job, batch job, and a random
Sir,
number.
first, sir,
Yes.
firstly we have to input a command of VIM, right?
No. You don't have to type VIM. Just type this command as batch job. So just to give few seconds, I will copy that command and paste on the chat box. Okay, you can see that Kaushik sir had pasted that command. Just simply copy that command and paste it. And after pasting that command, you shall receive a result like submitted batch job with a random number. So have you submitted that command? Please acknowledge me.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
All
sir.
right. Now,
Yes, sir.
so what this did now this command submitted the job. What it did it ran the software into a computing node. Now just type ls to C. You will notice there are new files which are getting generated right now. Just type just type watch ls hyphen l and press enter. You will notice one thing that new files are getting generated. So what it means is that the software is currently running the input file which you have given. So these are the output files. So please acknowledge me. Are you able to see the 10 files? It will take 1 to 2 minutes to generate all the files.
Sir, I am able to see 7 files.
Yes. Currently the software is running and the calculation is in progress. So it will take few more minutes and at last there will be total 10 files. As Kaushik told you
Yes, sir.
that
10 files arrived. Yes.
yes. So as Kaushik told you that this file, that .in.out file is the main output file. Can type that command and the name of the file to see the result. You can see the energy and spin values of the first 10 states. So if you have submitted this job and these 10 files are generated, it means you have successfully completed the first part of the hands-on session. So please let me know if somebody got any error or for some reasons they were unable to complete this first part of the hands-on session. I will guide you through it. You
Completed
can
till here,
unmute
sir.
or all right, great job, sir. So you can unmute or you can type your query in the chat box. I will wait for 5 minutes and then I will continue with the next part. Yes, Pramukh sir, it takes time. So till that time, I will give a small summary of this first part of the hands-on. What we did is we got into this directory. We ran the software using the job script by this command as batch, which is followed by a script file. And after that command, we have successfully generated 10 output files. So the next part. Now we are going to visualize the output file. So as Kaushik told you that there are few parameters like spin, energy, and yes, Amok sir, can you please acknowledge me that the calculations are completed and you are able to see total 10 output files? All right, completed. Great. So now the next part is that we are going to visualize the output. So as Kaushik told you that there are energy and state energy and spin level. So we are going to visualize this in graphical form. So type this command module load ann-ci and after that type ml So kindly type these two commands and please acknowledge me that you are able to see that currently loaded modules, that inside currently loaded modules, it is showing ann-ci.
Yes, I am able to see, sir.
All right. So the next part. Type this command, Python space data underscore visual.py and the output file. Now, you can notice there are total 10 output files, but you have to select only one, that is the one which ends with .out and not any other file. So make sure you are using this file. So the final command becomes like Python space data underscore visual.py space inside underscore pah underscore s dot in dot out. This command is also on the chat box. You can copy and paste it and and press enter. So after pressing enter, you shall receive this message. Please acknowledge me that you are able to see this message, that the file is ready. Please type the following command to visualize the outputs.
Yes, sir. Same message.
Yes, sir.
Great, great. Good job. So now type GNU plot and press enter. So this command will start the GNU plot.
Excuse me, sir. I'm not able to plot.
All right. So in which step you are you stuck? Please.
So actually, I wrote this command Python data visual, this last one, but it's showing some sort of error.
All right, not an issue. Do one thing. Please type this command module load ann-ci.
I've done that.
Okay, now please type ml. So is it showing that currently loaded modules? So
Yeah.
inside currently loaded modules, it is ann-ci.
Yeah, it's showing that.
Okay.
But after that, when I wrote this command, Python data visual dot py 10 sites, there it's showing some sort of error.
All right. So this the
It's
file
showing
which
that
you are using,
file, yeah, there
is
is some
it
sort of
this
error
file?
in the file. It's showing the pathway of the
Okay.
file, but there is some error in this data visual py.
All right. Please give me a minute.
So hello, Kaushik here. So can you confirm me one or two things? Could you please
Yeah.
type the following command in the I'm typing in the chat box and please read what it's shown. So let's give me a second. Okay. I type a command LESS and that's something in dot out. Can you please confirm what's the file you have seen?
Okay. It's showing energy
Can you take a
total.
screenshot and post this in the chat box?
Yeah, surely.
Okay. In ideal case, the file should be look like loud. Please make the same comment.
Just give me a moment. Sir, I'm getting error. Same files are generated, but later on there is an option to type the next command. That's not a problem.
Sorry, what's you facing? What is the error you are facing? Your voice is not clear. Can you say a little bit
Yes, sir.
loudly?
Yes.
Yes.
You told that those 10 files would be generated. So
Yes.
yeah, those files were generated, but later on we have there is some space where we type our next command. So that's not visible till now. What does it indicate?
Okay. In the ideal case, Rahul will show what the output file look like. Loud, please open an output file from ls. Okay. If you look at the screen, there is total the left hand iteration 1, iteration 2, iteration 3, and this thing ended with iteration 15, and there is a line called reach maximum iteration 15. Please make sure this that same format you are seeing in that file.
Sir, can I share my screen that everything would be much more better?
Yes, 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 you can. Okay.
Is it visible, sir?
Yes, yes, it's visible.
These kind of problems I'm getting.
All right. So you are unable to type the next command, right?
Yes, yes, yes.
Okay. So please type press Control plus C. Okay. Now please type this command module load ann-ci. All right, now it shall work. Hmm.
So you can also share your screen rather than pasting the screenshot in the chat box.
Yes, sir, I think I'll share my screen regarding
Please
the
do.
error I was discussing earlier. Okay. don't know what happened here. This is not working.
Your screen is not visible exactly to us.
Yeah, actually, this is not working. Share content. It's not working at all. Uh, I think I'll rejoin.
So please apologize me. I forgot to tell you one thing. So when you type this command watch ls-l, so after this you might be unable to type the commands. To get out of this, you have to press Control plus C. So when you type this command watch ls, so after this, when this command is currently active, you are unable to type commands. So to get out of this screen, you have to press Control plus C, and after that, load the model. Type this command module load ANNCI, and after that type ML to confirm it, and after that type this command Python, which is followed by a data underscore visual.py and the output file, and make sure you are using this output file. After that, press enter. So I hope everybody has reached till this part. You kindly acknowledge me.
Yes, sir.
All right, so we will continue from this part. Now type GNU plot. So what this does is this will start the GNU plot, this application. Now copy this part, set paste terminal space X11, right click, copy, and then paste it. Make sure when you are copying and pasting this command, it is getting pasted inside the GNU plot application, and press enter. Now from this part,
Sir, again,
there are
this cluster is taking me back of this, it is showing me a software error again.
okay. You have to relog in. So there are total 4 files. Sorry, there are total 4 commands. Now, if you want to plot the energy, you have to copy this part and then paste it. If you want to see the spins, if you want to see the spin value in a graphical form, you have to copy and paste this command. Similarly, for ACC versus spread, and for train error and test error, you have to paste this part. So for demonstration, I will show you the energy. I have copied it and pasted it. And after pasting this command, a new small window shall open up and it will show you the graph. So thanks to Kaushik, he already explained about this graph. You try to see all the energy, spin, and other parameters. So till that time, I will give a short summary of this part. So what, after generating total 10 files, the ran this visualizer command. After that, we opened up the visualizer software. So the step one was to type this command gnuplot to start the application. After that, another command which is supposed to be typed inside the gnuplot application, that is set terminal x11. And step 3 is the final command to plot the graph. So I will copy and paste all these commands in the chat box. So the graph for the energy shall look something like this. For spin, this is the graph. For
Plotted on the
ACC,
graph.
VS, all right. And for the last graph, that is plotting train and test error, this graph should look something like this. Right. So now we have successfully done the first part. We have successfully completed the first part, that is the singlet system. Now the third part. Now it's a small assignment which now you have to try to do it. Now in this assignment, what we are going to do is we are going to edit the input file. And second is we are also going to do some changes in the job file. So I will guide you. First, you have to get into this cd space dot dot and type ls. And please acknowledge me that you are able to see two directories, that is example underscore input and a hands-on input. You can type in the chat box if you have reached till this part. I will wait for a few minutes.
Sir, I just logged into the cluster. Can you please give me some 5 minutes for reaching to the process?
Yes, sure. Please take your time. I will wait for it. If you face any errors, please, you can also share your screen. We will guide you. So I will repeat. You have to get inside the 10 site PAH and press ls. And you must see two directories, that is example input and an hands-on directory. So please reach till this part, then I will continue. And if you are done, please you can type in the chat box as done, or you can also unmute and you can acknowledge me. Great. All right, now type cd and hands-on. Press enter and type ls. So again, there will be total 4 files. Now as your task is to edit the input file, so this time you have to use editor. You are going to manually edit this 10 site underscore ph underscore t dot in file, and and after that you will edit the job script file. So I am going to tell you how to do it. So type BIM, the name of the file, that is this input file, and press enter. So in hands-on session part 1, we did a job. We ran a job. It was for the singlet system. So now what you have to do is you have to convert this input file into the triplet system. So there are 2 edits. So this highlighted part, that on the line number 6, that is ms, comma 1, comma, and there's a star, and then in the next line s2 target, comma, and a star. So you have to add a value in these. So to add the value, first type BIM, the name of the file, and press enter. So after that, you have to press the key I. Once you press the I key, on the bottom side, it should show as insert. So if it is showing insert, it means you are in the editing mode and now you can edit the file. So press I, make sure it is showing insert on the bottom side, and try to edit this file. So mostly there will be a value over here and here. Once you have successfully edited the file, press escape. Press shift, just type colon and WQ. So what this does, it will save the file. After typing this,
What we have to change in input file, sir? What we have to change in input?
just give me a minute. All right.
Okay, hi, Kaushik here. So if you listen carefully in my part, demonstration part, we said that we have a triplet. We may have triplet system, singlet system. To triplet means 2 unpaired spin site. Each unpaired spin site, so 1 up and 1 down spin site make a pair. So 2 unpaired means it's either have 2 up spin or 2 down spin. MS value is the Z component of the spin value. So for 1 up spin, we assign half plus up, or for the down spin, we assign minus up. So the total MS value for a triplet state is going to be 1 or minus 1. So we take the absolute value of the spin. So generally for the singlet state, there is no unpaired spin state. So we put 0. For a triplet state, there is 1 pair of unpaired spin, that is either 2 up or either 2 down. So that value should be 1. For better understanding, you can always look to my paper. So the first value is that I will give you the assignment to change the value. The value in the position of the star mark for the first, that is ms comma 1 for the triple state. And similarly, when you want to target a spin state, so one thing is the Z component of the spin, another thing is the spin expectation value, that is S2 target. So for the triplet state, the target should be 2. So this to just place to that change. So for MS, please use 1. For S2 target, please use 2. Please use the same format as shown in the picture. Otherwise, your job will not be completed. So please make it that I just give you the value. First for the first one is 1, second one for the 2. I think Rahul will not happy with me because I just ruin her assignment, but it's okay. So please do the following change.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Kaushik. So take your time. I will also give you the answer for that assignment, not an issue. So first you have to edit that file, then the second file. So type vim and this file job underscore 10 site underscore t.sh and then press enter. So there are two things which you have to edit here. So on the bottom line, that is exe.py, which is followed by an input file. So the input file which you are currently using it, you have to type the name of that input file. So it can be anything like 10 site.in, it can be 14 site.in. So you have to edit this and then you have to save it. So just just give 1 minute and see here. Just focus on the screen because some people don't know how to use an editor. So I will give you the important commands to use the VM editor. So for example, first thing is you have to press I. Once you press I, it will show in this on the bottom line, it shall show you as insert. It means you are in the edit mode. Now type the changes that you want. After that, press escape, colon, WQ, and after that press enter. So what this does it will save the file. And after saving that file, you have to just type sbatch job underscore the script file, and you have to press enter. It will start the software. So I will wait for 2 to 3 minutes, and then I will give you the answer of that assignment. But if somebody successfully completed this part of the hands-on, then you can acknowledge me. I will wait for 2 minutes, and then I will solve this assignment. Yes.
Sir, what is the file name should we give? After
Yes,
going
the
in
file
insert
name.
mode?
Yes, the file name should be the input file. So in this current case, what we are running is the input file, and the name of the input file is this. That is 10 site underscore bah underscore capital T dot in. So copy this and paste it after this exe.py. So it will look something like this.
Okay, sir, got it. Thank you.
Yes. And to save this file, press escape, colon WQ and enter. And after that, type sbatch and this job. And this job is nothing but the script, that Slurm script, which will which will run the software. And after that, press enter.
Sir, I'm sharing screen. Can you please help me?
Yes, sure. Please share it. Do one thing while sharing the content. Make sure you are sharing the entire screen. Yes, has is anyone successful? Has anybody submitted that job?
Sir,
Yes, sir, done.
sir, after
Also,
reading and making the necessary changes, you have to press.
so to save the file, you have to type colon WQ And now press enter. All right.
Yes.
Yes.
Then what we have to do? After this, what we have to do?
So after that, you have to edit the job file. Now type VIM. Press escape. Please don't press the enter. I will tell you when you have to press the enter. Okay, do one thing. Please re-log in.
Relogin.
Just type Q. Type Q. Okay. Press escape. Type colon and then Q, and then press enter.
Sir, except
Okay, not an issue.
okay,
Just
colon Q.
oh, nice. You figured that out. Great. Now press enter. Okay. Now just type Vim. Please don't press enter. Space. Capital J. And now press tab.
Capital. Is it okay, sir?
Okay. So now you have to edit that file. Now I'm going to show you what you have to edit. So now I will share my screen.
Thank you.
All right, getting back to the PPT, and I will tell you what are the changes and how to convert this singlet file into the triplet, the singlet system into the triplet system. So the two things which you had to edit was this ms,1. You have to add another file, another thing, that is 1, and you have to change the value of S2 target to 2. So I will show you how to do it. Open the editor, select the file, press enter, type I to enter in the editing mode, change these values, press escape, colon, WQ to save the file, and then press enter. Now the second thing is copy the name of your input file, open this, open the job file. Inside that, on the last line, paste that input file in front of the executional in front of the execution file, that is exe.py, and which is followed by an input file, and then again press escape, colon, WQ to save the file, and then you have to submit the job by typing this command as batch. So after that, so by making these changes, this will convert your singlet system into the triplet system. Now after editing this, we made this change, that is giving the correct name of the input file, and after submitting the job, it will generate 10 output files, and these output files are for the triplet system. After that, you can again, if you want to visualize that output in graphical form, you can use the GNU plot, and then you can see the output. So I hope you were successfully able to run this triplet system. Please let me know if there are any issues.
Just the issues with the software error and all this.
Software error. Yes. Please share it. I didn't understand the error. So this for this triplet system, you have to make sure that you are editing this file correctly. So, so this file is actually case sensitive. So by mistakenly, if any value gets erased or any other changes occurs, the input file will not work and you will get an error. So you have to make sure that you have correctly edited this file, and also you have mentioned the correct input file in this. So in this job file, you have to do only one change, and that is changing the input file. And you have to rename it by the name of your input file. And after that, you have to submit the job by this command as batch and the name of your file. And then it will generate the tape files. Yes, Anurag sir, can you please unshare your screen? All right, thank you. Right now, I will give a quick summary for the hands-on part for the triplet system. So what we did is we made a few changes in the input file to convert it into the triplet system. And the second part is we made a change in the job script file in which we just changed the input file. We just made sure that the input file which we are using is we just made sure that the name of the input file is correct, and then we submitted the job. The changes which were supposed to be done were these changes, the highlighted one, and finally we got the 10 output. So can you please acknowledge me that you successfully did the second part of the hands-on session?
Done, sir. Till here in triplet system.
All right, sir. So that's all for the hands-on session. If you want, you can also make a GNU plot. Try doing that also.
Sir, I'm getting error after commanding that python data slash visual.py.
All right. So before typing that command, you have to type this command module load ann-ci. Type this command, and after that again run that command python data. Try doing this. If still if there are any errors, you can share your screen. I will guide you.
Sir, can I share my screen to tell you what type of error I am getting?
Yes, yes, please share it.
Just check, sir. Session stop and the network error again.
So it means you have to relog it into the hands-on system.
Sir, I have relogged. See, there were 2 failed login attempts. Means I have logged in up to 7 times,
Yes,
I
yes,
think.
it means not an issue. It means you might have given the wrong password. It's not a big issue. Try to relog in it. After relogging it, after relogging in, you have to make sure that you are loading the environment of the software. That is by typing the command module load ann-ci, and then continue with
Yes.
the commands.
Sir, after
After that,
logging in, what I have to do to reach till the process you have made now?
all right. So for that, you have to just change the directories and get into the input files.
Yes, sir, I'm not
Yes.
able to access the recorded session that you have sent in the chat box.
A recorded session on the chat box.
Yeah,
No
I'm not
worries.
able
I
to
will.
access that.
No worries. After this workshop, all these recorded session will be uploaded on the YouTube, so you don't have to worry. So even if you
Okay, sir.
have any doubts, you can rewatch this session. It will be uploaded on the YouTube soon. Okay.
Yes, sir.
So another thing, I hope you were successfully able to plot the graphs also. Now you
Sir,
can trace CD. You can get back. Now there is another system. Now what you ran, it is for the 10 site system. You can type cd command and get into this 14 site. Try to explore these directories and try to run these jobs. So you can use this as an example. You can do this and you can run it. So similarly, you did the hands-on session on the 10 site system. You can get into this directory 14 site and you can try to run this system 14 site system. Try to do it, and if you have any queries, uh, you can post your queries in the mailing list of our site. You can the link will be provided in the chat box. So that was all for this demonstration and hands-on session. I hope it was useful for you. I hope you were also successfully able to run this software. Please kindly submit this feedback form.
Yes, sir, absolutely.
Yes, thank you. So I will wait for a few more minutes. If you have any doubts, please tell us. We will help you.
Hey Amok, I just want to clarify that. Did you submit that SBAS 10 site job 10 site ph.t.sh file? Without that, the output file will not be created. We have to submit it properly. Okay, so did you get the 10 output file? Yes, you can share your screen.
Is it visible, sir?
Yes, press ls, just only ls, enter. Okay, I think your job is not successfully completed because I think there is many error files. So do a thing, just open that file, the last file, tensite t.sh, vim tensite.sh. Yes, that one. This one. Okay, so as Rahul said, I think you're not able to follow him at that point. You need to change the last file, that is exe.py, name of the input file .in. So you have to replace it with the proper file. For this case, the file is tensite underscore ph underscore capital T underscore in .in. So you should change the file, that input of the name of the input file with that file. Did you got my point?
What kind of change I have to make?
So the basic thing is that this is a batch file. This execute the input file which you have created. So what file you have created? You created a file tensite underscore pah underscore t dot in. The change you make on that file. So you should put that name of that file here. I just quickly paste that command, file name, for your reference. Please copy it from the chat box. Open your chat box and copy the file name.
I have copied, sir.
Okay, just replace the name of the file .in. This is a filler. We just give a filler for you to put the actual name. So please. Now follow the S batch command to submit the job. You know how to do that, and wait few seconds. Press cat and output file to see that all the iteration are completed or not. After that, do the following drill, as Rahul mentioned. You will get the result. Thank you. You can remove your screen from the presentation. A humble request to all of the participants who join here, please submit the feedback form. When you join MSCC 20, so how can you get the certificate if you joined at the last moment? You should have joined at the given time, na? Wait, Romana, it's generally for this case, this is our curated input. We know it's one for the all 15 iteration. We have to wait for all the 15 iteration. Thus, reiterate that cat and output file. I think you will see a progress in the file. What's your actual name? Please enter in the chat box. So if you, anybody are facing any issue, please let us know. Otherwise, we can conclude this session. And one another thing I need to mention that if you have any question clarification needed during the theory part or the execution of the part, please feel free to contact us. You can have all our socials from the registration page or the GitHub. And another thing is that I think things look little bit abstract here for the first time. But if you go through the paper or the research article, you may grasp few things. So please follow the research article also.
So I hope you have learned about the ANNCI. If anybody is having any question related to the session or how you can get an account onto NSM SPC system.
All right.
Okay, so let me conclude the session. So I would like to thank each and every one of you. Reflecting on the day, we have covered a substantial amount of ground from basics of ANNCI to the hands-on experience. First and foremost, I would like to thank NSM and the CDEC for supporting for organizing this workshop. I also want to acknowledge the unwavering support, time and expertise of Professor Devashri Ghosh ma'am. Thank you so much, ma'am. I also would like to thank the workshop organizing committee members Rahul, Kaushik, Paramita, Shubhojit, and Ashish for their support from the very first day when we have a thought of having this workshop. So I also want to mention that the knowledge and gain today is just the beginning. It's essential to continue exploring, experimenting, and using this ANN CI software. I encourage you to leverage the connection you have made today, both with your peers and with the speakers. I once again request you to subscribe ANNCI mailing list to get latest update, announcement, and any future development in the software.
And this mailing list, it will connect you to the people who have similar interest and work in the same area, which may help you to get right guidance, quick solution and information and opportunity to collaborate also. Thank you once again for being a part of this enriching experience. And let's carry the momentum forward and continue to start using ANNCI. Thank you each and everyone.
Ma'am, can I ask you a question?
Yeah, sure.
Ma'am, this end slide NSM user creation, right?
Mm.
So we can uh, means CDAC will help us to create a user account of ourselves, right?
Yes,
So this you have provided the login details. It will expire or not?
it will expire. It will only for the today's session. So this is only for the workshop. To get your own account onto the on any of this NSM HPC system, you write an email to this NSM support at cdac.in email ID, and they will guide you to the process for getting an account onto the system. So, are you are from which university or institute?
I did my master's from Nagpur University.
Nagpur University. So there are the different process for IITs and the direct internships. So you first need to find out like which department you would like to do your internship. Write an email to the head of the department. They will assist you in getting the internship with their group and teams. And the information regarding the department and the domain on which the CDAC is working, you can find out on cdac.in website. Any other question? So I request you all to just fill the feedback form. And thank you once again to the participants, to the organizing committee and everyone to successfully organize this workshop. Thank you. Thank you. And we will be uploading these videos on our YouTube channel, and then we will share the link of the PPTs and the videos. And so in a week time or 10 days, you will get your participation certificate as well. Thank you. MSCC 20, may I know your name? Mohammad Sharik. Yeah, Mohammad Sharik ji, you yourself tell me, do you deserve the participation certificate after just getting joining the workshop for 15 minutes at the end moment? So for watching the recordings, there is no participation certificate. The participation certificate for attending and successfully completing your hands-on experience with the workshop. Thank you. Yeah, thank you everyone. We will be closing for today. You can always reach us on discussion forum, emailing list. Okay, thank you.